Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today we continue to build decks led by the legendary creatures from the Hobbit set. Leading today's Budget Bracket 2 deck is the 4-time All-Star Savior of Gandalf, the Lord of the Eagles. The Lord of the Eagles is a 9-mana 8/8 legendary bird noble with flash and flying. He also costs X less to cast, where X is the total power of creatures we control with flying. Now, back to my earlier statement. Cute Stuff disagrees with me on my count regarding the number of times the Lord of the Eagles has saved Gandalf. The three we agree on are the Trees Incident, the Tower of Orthanc, and the Black Gate at Cirith Gorgor. Personally, I also count the Battle of Five Armies, because without the intervention of the Eagles, Gandalf and the rest of the free races of Middle-earth would have become goblin fodder. But Cute Stuff disagrees with me. Oh well, I suppose I shouldn't argue with my editor. Okay, so back to our commander. The Lord of the Eagles wants us to run flyers. Lots of flyers. As many as will fit in our deck. So that's what we're doing. We're also in blue, so we do have some counterspells, which I know will anger the green players. I mean, if they wanted to win, they should just play blue as well. But before we get to our deck list, a quick word from our sponsor, T-Fury. Every day, T-Fury has new designs that are fairly cheap, but that's because they're print to order. So I've gotten into the habit of checking every day to see if they have new designs for myself or for friends and family. I've ordered scores of shirts over the last decade, and I'm so happy to finally be sponsored by them. Click the link down below to see new designs and to add to your geek wardrobe. In order to build a functional commander deck, you need lots of different pieces, which is why I try to rely on my handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. Real quick, before we get to our deck list, I do occasionally stream on this channel, and if you see me live, come say hi. I'll be building commander decks either for patrons or for future videos, so make sure you're subscribed and click the bell icon so you'll get notified when I'm live. Our land base consists of Reliquary Tower, Mystic Sanctuary, Rogue's Passage, War Room, Terrain Generator, Scavenger Grounds, Fairy Conclave, and 30 islands. A few utility lands, but mostly basics as is appropriate for a budget deck. For mana ramp, we've got Warden of Evos Isle, Sapphire Medallion, Ornithopter of Paradise, Kefnet's Monument, Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Sky Diamond, Mind Stone, Felwar Stone, Thought Vessel, Decanter of Endless Water, Thrawn Dynamo, Gilded Lotus, and Gauntlet of Power. Mostly mana rocks as is appropriate for our color identity. Our card advantage package consists of Vulture, Feathered Fiend, Winged Words, Malcolm, Alluring Scoundrel, Loyal Drake, Wind Reader Sphinx, Tide Skimmer, Meringue River Regent, Bident of Thassa, Reconnaissance Mission, Coastal Piracy, Enduring Curiosity, and Windfall. Lots of ways to keep our hands full. For interaction and spot removal, we've got Plume Creed Escort, Lofty Denial, Commit Memory, Counterspell, Negate, Siren Storm Tamer, Pongify, Washout, Brazen Borrower, Nimble Obstructionist, Rapid Hybridization, Arcane Denial, Deluge, Archmage's Charm, Access Denied, Stolen by the Fae, Gust of Wind, and Imprisoned in the Moon. Yes, that is a lot. We're a blue deck. Were you expecting Group Hug instead of counterspells? For board wipes, we're running Aetherize, Wash Away, and Fairy Slumber Party. Thematic and simple, just what we're wanting. The core of our deck consists of Ravenhill Flock, Mockingbird, Talrand Sky Summoner, Essuor Wardwing Familiar, Mischievous Mystic, Windstorm Drake, Hermes Overseer of Elpis, and Emrakul's Messenger. Wanted to create as many flyers as possible, so we do have a few token generators. Supporting our plan, we've also got Favorable Winds, Gravitational Shift, Archetype of Imagination, High Fae Trickster, Stormtide Leviathan, Kira Great Glass Spinner, and Swiftfoot Boots. Wanted some ways to protect our commander, after all. Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 51 mana sources, but between 37 lands and 14 pieces of ramp. We have a few expensive spells, but our curve isn't out of control, so it's fine. 12 pieces of card advantage, 18 pieces of interaction, 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate in Scavenger Grounds and Commit Memory, no sudden I win cards, but lots of value. The point of our deck is to create an army of flyers, and then beat our opponents with them. Oh, but what about Cute Stuff's dragons? How will we get past them, Danon? Archetype of Imagination will handle her. And if we can also get Stormtide Leviathan on board at the same time, that's basically game over for everyone but us. Hooray for Prison. Now, before you get mad at me for including a 2-card lock combo in a Bracket 2 deck, check out the mana cost on these 2 cards. Yeah, this isn't happening early game, and we have no tutors to find them either. But if a game does last long enough and we happen to draw into both of them, wouldn't that be just peachy? Are you building a The Lord of the Eagles commander deck? What's your secret deck tech? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cute Stuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. You can have a video made, or just ask for help building or tuning a deck list. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Marcus, Brett, Roxy, Alex, Robert, Pi, Kazaris, Patrick, Boomy, Oscar, Leech, Luke, Mr. Salty, Daniel Zombie, Brian, Waka, Talathia, Asander, Michael, and John. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander Deck videos every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.